Hello everybody, this is Dr. Osborne. So a sustainable society, it really depends on the health of its citizens. And right now, we have a very sick population in the United States, and it really is actually getting sicker and sicker with each passing year. So to teach our population how to be healthy, there needs to be a simple teaching tool. And the maximized living model of health that we're going to be talking about at the next community dinner, it literally is such a life-saving tool. It's fundamentally different and far more advanced than any form of conventional medicine because it's about making you healthy. It can take you beyond health as you actually know it. This model is based on the concept that there is one disease, and that's dis-ease or an imbalance in your body, and there are 6 interferences or 6 essentials that you need to have, otherwise you will have disease. It's a revolutionary concept, and it offers the average person a simple guide for healthy living. It's science-based, it's natural health care, and it can give you back the power to control your health in a way that you have never imagined whatsoever. So contrast this with literally the unscientific, unnatural, ineffective, health-damaging, and very expensive system of medicine that we have in place today. See, this system of self-care that we're going to be talking about at the next community dinner, it literally is based on the unified concept of how your body works, what goes wrong, and how to fix it. See, during the evolution of what we call modern conventional medicine, that is modern healthcare today, there's never been such a framework tying everything together. It's all bits and pieces. You have different doctors that specialize in different things. And this really helps to explain why conventional medicine's been unable to prevent or cure disease. Or as our population gets sicker, it's because the model lacks a scientific valid theory of disease within which to operate. See, scientific knowledge is increasing exponentially, yet medicine has consistently failed to incorporate this new science into its old clinical practice. It's like a sacred cow. It's like a white elephant. And as a result, conventional medicine is so far behind the science and so deeply entrenched and so deeply flawed that it's been its own impediment to progress. A major cause of disease and the leading cause of death in the one of the leading causes of death in the United States. And it's driving up our healthcare costs to unsustainable levels. And the truth is, we already know how to prevent and reverse most diseases that are out there. There is no further research required. There is no unavoidable reason that anyone should have heart disease or high blood pressure there. There's no reason why anybody should have cancer or diabetes or arthritis or Alzheimer's or osteoporosis or any of the other chronic diseases that are out there. No one should have to suffer from the occasional common cold even there. See, you have to understand health is a choice, and almost anyone can learn how to choose it. You don't have to be sick to start to choose health. Have you ever thought about how wonderful it would be to literally live a long life full of disease and disability? It really is a great thought, isn't it? But how many of us think that it's actually possible to do that? See, we can dream about it, but when we look around us, do we actually see it happening? Instead, what do we see? Well, what we see is what is normal in our society, where there's more than 75% of us have at least one diagnosed chronic disease. Whether it's allergies or autoimmune diseases, whether it's clogged arteries or lung diseases or cancer, or these are just among the people over age 65. In those people, over 90% of these have a chronic disease. See, even our children are suffering an epidemic of problems like ADHD and allergies and asthma and autism and cancer and things like diabetes and obesity. Unfortunately, our own observations and experience actually lead us to believe that disease is inevitable and that we're not in control. And that good health and long life are really the result of good genes or good luck. But this is not true. It really depends on the choices that we make. So today, when it comes to health as individuals and as a society, we are doing most things wrong, most of the time. And it's time for us to start doing the right things at the right time, because those wrong things are making us sick and literally killing us. For example, the average American diet will not support a healthy life. It won't even do it in rats. Yet you feed this diet to your children. We poison most of our water with fluoride. We actually pollute our entire planet with tens of thousands of toxic chemicals. These are man-made chemicals that we pollute our planet with. And then we do the same thing to our bodies. Think of all the disease this creates, as well as And that's what we create our normal state of normal. So what if we started doing things the opposite? What if we started doing the right things at the right time, consistently choosing health-promoting, sustainable solutions that will bring results that seem like a miracle? See, you don't have to be a fanatic. You don't have to be a radical. You don't have to be perfect. You just have to start making right choices most of the time, and instead of doing the wrong ones. So such changes require each of us to actually become educated. You have to take responsibility. You have to take personal responsibility for your health. And the broader societal changes will eventually require political leadership and support. But that won't happen unless you change. So in this time of the presidential elections, if we want to change our country, if we want to change our health, what it has to start is with your education. And so that's why I want to invite you April 2nd to be at our community dinner. And this is a time where you can be educated on the 5 things that are interfering with your health. And the 5 solutions, we call these the 5 essentials. These are the 5 core components of maximized living so that you can have a maximized life. I'll see you there.